This is our next annual General Assembly. We can start according to our bylaws because whoever participates online, then it's legal. Today's agenda includes our annual report for 2025, our update for the forthcoming summit and awards in April 23-24 in Davos, Switzerland. We have our annual report of the controller. You know that controller is our good friend Mina Nazari. She's in Iran, and we communicate with her very difficult because for one or another reason they don't have internet, but she found some way to send us the report. So, and said that most probably she will not participate, so I will read the report. We would like, with Jessica, our executive director, we would like to introduce to you our ideas for 2026. And also, we would like to update our executive committee with a new member. And at the end, we will have, with Jessica, we have a suggestion to increase slightly our membership fees, and I will elaborate on this later on. So this is the report, which includes legal matters, obligatory for an annual general membership meeting, financial updates, and also the activities which we had all over the year. We are registered in Switzerland, as you know. We have excellent status. Check this status every couple of months. We don't pay to the lawyers anymore because Jessica is saving us money. She found a way to negotiate with the register, with the Swiss register, which, I mean, Swiss lawyers cost about 500 francs per hour. You know that everything costs 500 francs per hour in Switzerland. So Jessica found a way to negotiate directly with the Swiss register in Bern. So I think legally everything is absolutely perfect. Last year, the new executive committee was re-elected with the 3-year term, and Lars Boydish. Lars, can you please spell your name? I never asked you about that.
Think about foolish, then you're very close. Foolish.
Foolish, okay, but you're not foolish, I'm sure. So Lars Foolish was elected as our new EXCO member, also Maribeth, Stewart, and Tabisile. Is Tabisile here, by the way? She's a very clever, amazing public relations expert and our friend.
I'm here, Max. Hello to everybody.
Aman Longaweto, Tabisile. Long live Africa. So, from the legal point of view, it's really absolutely perfect. We don't have any outstanding liabilities, no obligation, not a single franc or single penny we owe to the tax authorities or the commercial register. Jessica is taking care of the report to the tax authorities, which must be delivered, I think, mid-year, Jessica, right?
By the end of June every year.
So I mean, until now, we have our post box or small office in Davos, and we pay rent for this. We pay basically only the post box. Stuart should remember that when we took over, it was in the middle of COVID, I think, or shortly before COVID, we had debts of about 10,000 francs or 12,000 francs. Today we have profits, and it's thanks to you guys, to your hard work and to your participation into into our job. So we had over the year 58,000, and we still are open for new awards, applications, and also for new members. We had 58,000 incomes, and we have 54,000 expenses. And Jessica, you should hear, you put your salary also. Web graphic design, event management. It is not full here because here we have the social media.
Yeah,
social media
event
production,
management covers
video production, and also your salary.
mhm.
It is in the, so we have approximate, which is not big deal, approximate 2,500, no, approximate 2,500, something like that, 3,000 euro. I assume this is euro, not francs, right?
Yes.
So about 3,000, 3 to 4,000 euro expenses per month, which is perfectly okay, and we still have more incomes. Then the project revenue, that is that this year we'll have at least 10 to 12% more incomes. I hope we'll not have more expenses, Jessica. So this is the report from Mina. You know, we are international community. In certain parts of the world, there are wars. In Iran, it's very complicated. In Ukraine, there is a war. Israel, Gaza also. So we always have risk that some of our members may not appear on time. But according to our controller, during the past 1 year, we strengthened media relations partnership and also extended our online presence. By the way, this is absolutely visible. And all of you can see our social media profiles, website, and all the rest of the media. We successfully, according to her, to our controller, managed trade payables, more than half already paid and expected to be fully settled by mid-year with all the taxes. We hosted the amazing summit and awards, and also Mina was there. We increased our revenue, membership, and you'll see the much higher number of memberships and also satisfaction from the side of the members. So our controller thinks that the evaluation is very positive. And of course, if you have remarks on that and you have negative or not very positive observations, you can share later on. We have 83 paid members. As you know, when we started our mandate, together with Tabisila and Stuart at the very beginning, we had 0 paid members. Now we have 83 members from all continents and for 40 plus countries. The list of the countries is down. We have even Côte d'Ivoire since 2 weeks. Lucille, thank you very much. Merci, Chat. And this is the list of the countries which we have no membership.
Just to mention, we have approximately 10 more memberships pending, which means people interested, and we're just waiting for them to complete their applications.
Thank you, Jessica. One of the biggest achievements for the past 1 year were our monthly masterclasses, which are usually visited between 50 and 300 people. Depends on the season, depends on the timing, depends on the presenter. Lima was excellent presenter in the middle of the year in June. Then in July, we had Mike Southon, good friend from the United Kingdom. Sophie, who will join us I'm not sure whether she's here today, but she will join us in Davos. She's from Switzerland. Was very interesting in August. Our good friend Scattering Blades had a huge applause in September with a very interesting presentation about the value of public relations business. Then we have Jared, who is with us today in November 2005. So, summit. I was really very satisfied. This was our first summit since 2019 or 18, before COVID, live. And we had excellent speakers, 25 speakers, moderators, 60 paid participants from 21 countries, from all the continents. Here you have the countries for the speakers. And attention, we had almost 600 publications only about, in social media, only about the forum, with more than 200 million reach. We were published in Yahoo, in MarketWatch, in Benzinga, PR Newswire, of course, in many American media, many British media. So, 219 million people reach is a huge achievement. And be sure that there is not a summit. I mean, I don't want to compete neither with Holmes or Provoke. On the contrary, Paul Holmes is our excellent friend and great professional. We don't want to compete. Pardon me? Okay. We don't want to compete with ECO or with PRCA. We are friends with them, but I'm not sure. Only one event, one summit, having such a wide coverage. This is thanks to Jessica, number one, and also thanks to my digital media department, because we have many people in our digital department who are taking care of that. And also thanks to you guys, because you are active. I see Lars is very active recently. Thank you very much, Lars, in promoting our forthcoming summit. But also Rodrigo, also Mary Beth, Kate, Tavisile, of course, Joffy and many other friends. You were very active promoting our summit, so this is the result. Then we had an amazing gala dinner with the awarding ceremony, which was, oh my gosh, was 3 hours. People going on the stage, and our brothers and sisters from Ukraine and from Romania got all awards, especially that from Ukraine, which was it was beautiful that so many people had so many awards. And you can see that only about the awards, it's logical, because everyone who received awards was posting on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or Twitter, whatever. We have 68 million estimated reach of 180 publications about the awards. Our friend Mike from United Kingdom did amazing job, providing 25 interviews with guests, which we are using these days to promote our forthcoming summit. So you can see the pictures about our coverage in the social media, and this is 90% thanks to our digital department, and 10%, of course, reposting, which I would like to motivate you, all of you guys, to post, because you are the best ambassadors of WCFA in your countries and in your continents. Now we have almost 5,000 followers on Facebook, and Davos Summit has about 2K page visits, which is growth. It's easy to grow, to have growth 100%, because we launched it after the summit. In LinkedIn, we have 3,500 followers, which is not bad. And Davos Summit now has almost 600 followers. It's also brand new profile on LinkedIn. These are our partners, Cision and Odowers. I don't need to introduce those media. They're very well known and also popular within your communities. Provoke with Paul Holmes promoted us, and I would like especially to thank our good friend Paul, and I hope to see him in Davos this year. He promised and he confirmed. MedCom is a conference which is happening in Bali this year, end of March. I will speak distantly because no way to go for. I mean, they wanted that I go for 1 day to speak and then to go back, which is nonsense. So I urge all of you who are interested to join online the Asian Summit in Indonesia to join us. Jessica will send you invitation when it comes closer, but it's the end of March. ProPR is, it's a conference done in Slovenia mainly by our friend Daniel Koletic. So they are, let's say, partner of us. They promote us and speak about our summit among their members. So our calendar for 2026, we are having tomorrow 2 master classes with the participation of Lars, Stuart, Tabisile, Catherine, and also myself, talking about, this was totally Lars' idea, and thank you very much, Lars, for this, on the topic how to deal with the uncertainty. A lot of our friends think that the uncertainty will go or pass away or will go out very soon, and this is just a temporary period of our lives. But my concept is that in our lives, we will live from now on only in the environment of uncertainty. So we will introduce our point of view tomorrow in the morning and in the evening, 9 o'clock in the morning, and I think 5 o'clock, yes, 5 o'clock in the evening, depending from which continent who would like to join us. But the most important task of the masterclasses tomorrow will be to promote the summit and to create interest to the summit in April in Davos. We have every month until the end of December, we will have masterclasses like we had last year, and it's a very, very well managed by Jessica and Vasilena. So I think that it promotes our activity also very, very well. Summit and awards. Like last year, we will have a welcome reception, 2 days conference with different panel, and also gala dinner and awarding ceremony. This time, up to now, we have 72 entries for the awards from 15 countries. We extended the deadline, so we expect most probably to reach 90 or I hope 100 until the final deadline. Last year, I think we had 45, right, Jessica?
We had around 60 something.
50, okay. So we are going to double the entries of the awards, which is a good source of money, source of income, but also it's a very good promotion for the forum. This is the draft program. We have excellent speakers. These are the keynote speakers. But here we have Mary Beth as a speaker. We have Jared as a speaker. We have Tabisile. I don't see all of you. I think we have David as well. For sure, we have Katya. Katya, hvala puno for your sponsorship as well. And special thanks to Mary Beth for her sponsorship as well. And the PR ethics community. Very important, very, very important players of the forum and supporters, of course. Lord Evans will come again. I hope he will speak what's happening in the United Kingdom, House of Lords, and Buckingham. By the way, we have topic, you'll see. Abstained heroes. How many of them manage the crisis? It's a matter of discussion. If you say no, we'll delete it. But it's now the whole world, especially US and UK, are moving around those terrible crises. And I would like to see who did how. You know, I was following with great interest Bill Gates, who, for my very modest point of view and estimation, couldn't manage to handle the crisis. You know, his childish explanations and appearance. So this is, by the way, the draft of the program is on the website, so you can take a look as well. These are our partners, the ethics community and Key 7. Again, thank you for your partnership, sponsorship. And the two entities, our hotel and the Davos Congress Center, where we have our meetings. AMEC, very well known. I don't know whether Jonah is here. Maybe not. But thanks to AMEC for the support. Our friends from New Zealand, our friends from Trinidad and Tobago, and from Philippines, from Sweden, and from Tanzania. Whoever participants here in the WCFA annual meeting would like morally to support we don't ask for money now, but if you guys would like morally to support and to share the news about the summit and the awards, we will put your logo here and you'll have a special thanks. These are the amazingly extensive postings of our social media campaign for the forum. And now we have a new project, attention, a magazine, which you will see very soon online, and I hope you will see it in person in Davos. This is the name and the first cover. If any of you would like to write an article, would like to post an opinion, would like to post a picture in the magazine, now is the time, my friends. Would like to have a cover in the next issue. Open, absolutely. Send your article, first come, first serves. Send your picture, send your article, you'll be on the cover. So this idea was born between me and Jessica 2 days ago. We live in a very complicated and controversial world. First of all, the revolution of social media. Secondly, the big revolution of AI. We have millions of news, right or wrong, real or false, around us. And I think that public relation companies and we, the people in the public relations business, are put into huge risk to distribute among us fake news. So my suggestion is, but again, it was born less than 2 days ago. Here in my room, just talking to Jessica, and then Jessica put it out and put it in a package. I would like that we sign a chapter, a special chapter or a special document that all the members in Davos and also whoever would like to join us, and it will be appeal to the public relations world saying, guys, please double check your information, triple check even, 10 times check, but don't be a distributor of fake news. Because very often now we are distributing news. We have power media in our hands, but this is a rough idea. This idea should be well discussed, most probably today, and also in days before the forum and at the very summit in Davos. But my deep belief, go back to Barcelona principles. The oath, the veterans of public relations here, like for sure Stuart and Guntram, and also Kate and Mary Beth and many other, all we know what is Barcelona principles 25 years ago. Then being a president of FICO, I launched a Helsinki chapter, or Helsinki Declaration, sorry. Helsinki Declaration was signed under my presidency of FICO. Mary Beth remembers this for sure very well. Together with Francis Ingham, our good friend late Francis Ingham, we set the Helsinki Declaration, appealing to the public relations business all over the world to make ethical and transparent business. Today, our appeal is please double check or triple check the information you can deliver to the world, because we are one of the main public relations business, one of the main sources of news. Again, it's an idea. I think that we will manage this idea in a very good manner. Then, this is completely Jessica's suggestion. Jessica, please elaborate.
Okay, thank you. So the idea here is to make something new as a service in the WCFA community, which will position professionals who has more extensive expertise, specifically in crisis management, which is really important these days, especially with the Epstein case and any other AI crisis that brands are experiencing these days. So the idea is to give chance to WCFA members, to you guys, to apply for your positioning as a crisis advisor in different markets. So we want to make the connection between you and other peer experts around the world. And whenever someone has, like, for example, a brand or other peer agency has a crisis with a client in a market that they're not aware how to deal with, they go to the crisis advisors, see who from the crisis partners from WCFA has expertise in this specific industry or in this specific market, and we do the contact. So I believe in this way we can help each other whenever there is a crisis, because crisis doesn't have borders. That's the main idea here. Of course, it's just a draft. It can be changed in different ways, so it will be more appealing. But we can create nice promotion out of it as well. And the members who are part of it, the selected ones, can have specific, like special badges or something nice as a digital profile card. And of course, presentation on a dedicated web page and across social media channels of WCFA. I created like a small visual just to give an example how this could look on the website. I'm not sure if it's visible enough, but it's just an example of a design presenting the selected members who applied for this.
Jessica, let me explain. I mean, all you know that our members have two advantages which none other association in the world of public relations or public communications business has. And this is absolutely the reality. First of all, the agency tracker. So each of your agencies or yourselves might be put in a tracker. So if someone would like to find an agency in Hungary, in Slovenia, in the United States, Poland, Bulgaria, or wherever, can find hers or his agency with our agency tracker. The second advantage is the Speakers Bureau. All of you guys are listed in the Speakers Bureau. If you can show me or point me one international community which can have a Speakers Bureau, then I'm ready to discuss with you. But I don't know any other, including our lovely and beautiful PRCA or PRSA in the United States, which are huge entities with hundreds of people, of team, of different staffs, of directors, of whatever. We have Speakers Bureau. And now Jessica ideas is, which I support entirely, is to have a data bank with crisis management case studies. So if any of us solve successfully a crisis, can put the way this crisis was solved, very probable without any brand names, because during the crisis, brands are very sensitive, but at least to know the tools and the instruments. So whoever of us is subscribed, it will be free, of course, subscribe to this database, then he or she will have an access to the database. This is in short. And just 1 second, I lost somehow. Okay. You see the presentation, right, Jessica?
Yes.
Okay. So, before our suggestions for the elections, what do you think about the membership fee? Are you okay to increase the membership fees? Individual €100 is very, very low. I mean, each individual who would like to be in the Speakers Bureau, in the agency tracker, for free to participate into the master classes, which are 10 or something like per year. I think that we can double the individual fee, slightly to increase 50% to increase the corporate fee, even less than 50%, to increase the institutional, and also to increase the students' fee, because students is 25 euro in London. You just get out of the street for 2 minutes, go back, and it's £25,000. And our suggestion is to increase the membership fees in this structure. But you're the decision makers. Please share your opinions.
I can see some answers in the chat.
Yes. Yeah, it's very competitive prices, Iskra. You're absolutely right. Because the prices of eco, the cheapest price is more than 1,000. PRCA as well. It's different. PRCA, they have international members and local members as well, but it's a national association, so we cannot compete with.
I'd be quite interested in hearing what people think about the individual membership rate, because I think the corporate and the institutional, even if we increase them, they still look very low and very competitive. I think the individual one, because we are global, from a UK's perspective, that looks very cheap. But I think in some markets, they might be more price sensitive. So it'd be quite interesting to get some feedback from people on that.
Makes sense. Okay, Rodrigue suggests to increase only 50% for students. So, Rodrigue, if we increase 50%, then it will be 30 euro or 35 euro. But if we double, it will be 50 euro. We don't hear you. Your microphone is. If we think that we should open the doors for students widely, we have one student here, Branimira from Bulgaria.
Hello, everyone. I was student before 20 years. So, but it's okay to be double, yes. Regarding to that, I'm working with students in our mentorship program, for example, banking mentorship program. So I know a lot of them, but this is club or international club. I think we are not so the corporate individuals, professional individuals are more interested than students. So it doesn't matter what you are going to decide about students.
No, but the students are mostly welcome because today's students are tomorrow's managers. And we would like to have them with us. Okay, Sayed, Salam alaikum.
Alaikum. Maxime, how are you?
Hey, good to hear your voice, my friend.
Fantastic.
Hope to have a glass of beer in the Alps very soon in April again.
I booked my papers, I booked my tickets, everything sorted. So looking forward.
Thank you very much. I know that. I saw the list last night. Thank you. Okay.
Just a quick pointer, Maxime, being also representing a university, I personally feel that the maximum support we can provide students is the best way forward, because these young ones, and as Stuart said, we're global. So students are always strapped for cash. They're always strapped, but they are really ambitious. They are the Gen Zs and Gen Alphas of the tomorrow. They're the best spokespeople if we have in the social media as well. So I think the more we attract, they're more for the cause rather than just for the economic side of it. So I'd probably support keeping it the same. Maybe the rest of the increment is fine, but for me, I'd like to speak up for the students. And it's always, even every time there's a student fee, I feel like it should be the most, the least actually of anything. So,
thank you very much, Sid. Stuart raised the question about the individual members, and most probably reasonably, because at the PRSCA, the international members pay £100. And this way, they would like to motivate more international members in the United Kingdom Association, which is very logical. Otherwise, why people should pay £2,000 to participate in a national association? But in this way, they bring more international flavor to the United Kingdom's association. So, do you think it might be a good idea to keep the individual membership fee of €100 and to increase only the institutional and the corporate?
I think Tabisila wants to speak. She has her hand for 10 minutes.
Oh, Tabisila, sorry, my friend. Sorry, yeah. I didn't see you now. Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry about that. I just wanted to say, I mean, if I look comparative to other similar association,
I think doubling the professional, to Stuart's point, will be okay. I just did a back of the envelope calculation in different currencies within the African continent, and I think it's affordable and actually on par, if not below, with other similar bodies. So I'm advocating that we keep the increase. Thank you.
The increase, you mean of the corporate fee? And what about
of the professional of the individual, as Stuart has was asking the question. With students, I don't have a view because there's not quite a lot in our space, but I think the other fees are actually on par with the rest, and within our geography, as Stuart, it will be affordable.
Okay. Any other opinions? So there are two suggestions, one from Stuart to keep or not to raise very dramatically the individual membership fees, and one from Tabisile to keep the individual membership fee and the corporate membership fee.
Maxime, to increase, my view is we can increase.
Okay, to keep the proposed increase.
Yes.
That's what I mean. Yes,
Thank
you're
you.
right.
Hi, Maxime. Lovely to see you. I would
Hello,
like
Daniela.
Chetna here.
Okay. Oh, Chestnut.
Yeah, you have so many people joining today. It's amazing to see wonderful faces.
Happy new marriage couple.
Thank you. I would like to advocate to the other side, just like Stuart said, absolutely for students, we should try to encourage them more to diversify the level of engagement. We want management level, but also ground level. Same way for individuals, like at the moment, I'm based near Switzerland, so it's fine for me. But originally, I'm from India. And if you do the calculations, 200 euros would become 20,000 rupees, which could very well be the income of a freelancer in comms. And lots of comms specialists work as freelancers. And I would imagine they would love to benefit from this network. So thinking about freelancers, maybe some increase is fine, but not double. This would be my suggestion.
Okay. Karan, what do you think, my dost?
I think pricing wise, I agree with, but I don't think 200, depending on which people are we targeting. For student, essentially, in our case, like PRCAI, it's voluntary, but yes, 25 pound is fine, but this euros. But as far as individual is concerned, anything between 150 to 200 should be fine, is what I believe in. Because when you pay a member of PRCAI in India, you end up spending close to 300 to about 400 euros, especially if you're from the com side. But yeah, when you look at individual case-to-case basis, yes, she said it rightly that the basic minimum pay is about 25 to 30,000 Indian rupees, which is close to about 200, 250 euros. But then we have to unilaterally see for all regions. So.
Thank you, Karen. Can you please take a look at the suggestion by Jared?
Maxime, if I may, I wanted to understand what the group thinks about having a patronage fee, which could be a voluntary fee on top of a membership fee. If there are members who can afford and who would like to do more for the community and who think we can add more value and this word needs to spread out, we can, like in digital media, we have Patreons. We can maybe have another tier, which could be a voluntary fee, but that could be an additional source of revenue for those who would like to add more value to their participation. But it should not be just bare minimum. But some of us can add more value like that.
My personal opinion on the Jared's proposal is that corporate is too high. 400, I'm not sure that we can deliver such a priceless services to our corporate members to ask them for 400 euro, which is, I mean, again, you're the one to decide, but it's too high. Let's stop in the middle. Then let's make it individual 150, corporate 320, institutional, let's keep it to 50 because they're mainly ministries and universities and whatever, so they can afford. They're even more profitable and they have more or higher budgets and more money than the companies. And let's keep the students 25. Again, my proposal is individual 150, corporate 320, institutional 250, students 25. Do we agree on that?
I agree.
Agreed. Sounds reasonable.
Super. Thank you very much. By the way, I can say thank you in all your languages. Can say shukriya, can say dziękuję bardzo, can say, muchas gracias and chwała puno, and dziękuję dużo, of course. So we can, and that's the easiest expression, that you can say. So thank you very much. Then let's move ahead a little bit. Now, I would like to thank especially a very special person who is with WCFA since a couple of years, who was one of our main pillars in the business, is continuing to be our good friend, Mary Beth West. We thank for her service, for her friendship, for her professionalism. We love Mary Beth. We rely on her in the future. And our suggestion is to propose our also very good friend, Catherine Blades, to be involved in the executive committee. And I would like to give the floor to Catherine to say a couple of words about her. Maybe some of you don't know her. I work with Catherine since 25 years. Kate?
Well, thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank Mary Beth for her incredible passion, commitment, and service. She is an incredible lady and has contributed so much to this organization. So heartfelt thanks to Mary Beth. For those of you who don't know me, I am Catherine Blades, and I live in the United States. I am a former 3-time Chief Marketing Communications and ESG Officer at 3 different Fortune 500s here in the U.S. But over the course of my career, I've worked in 60 countries on 6 continents, all in our PR space. And what I love about this organization, well, let me start with this. For those of you who were at the event last year, I was the lady hobbling around on crutches. So thanks for all of your support with that. It was a very interesting trip. And the reason we do this is because we love this organization. But what I love most about this organization is the people. I have been involved with WCF Davos for 10 years. And a real turning point in my career that helped me elevate my profile in the community was when I won the Public Relations for the Future Award almost a decade ago. So I am passionate about the organization, and I think the key to our success is all of you. It's the people who make this organization great. And it's the fact that we are global and the fact that we are not afraid to take on the hard challenges. So thank you so much, Maxim. And I look forward to hopefully serving you for the next 3 years.
Thank you very much, Kate. Mary Beth, your turn, if you would like to say something.
Oh, that is so kind of you. Thank you, Maxim. I'm so excited about Kate coming on board, and her talents are immense and her track record speaks for itself. She has been such an amazing leader in our industry. I know that she's globally well known, but certainly in the United States, her reputation precedes her as an excellent strategist and a corporate board member as well for some of the largest brands and industry leaders in the United States. So I know that her bringing her expertise in that regard to WCFA and sharing her knowledge is only going to help our entire community. So, Maxim, thank you so very much for your leadership and just all that you do for our global industry and rallying all of us toward a really strong and shared vision for the industry. And you are an inspiration to me, and you've been so supportive of all of us. And I look forward to seeing everyone in Davos and being able to learn from this great community and just sharing with everyone. It means a great deal to me personally and professionally. So thank you.
Thank you very much one more time, Mary Beth. Thank you, Kate. We really appreciate your words. Formally, we must vote. My suggestion is if there is anyone against, or if you have any other opinions, please share with us. I would like to make a very important statement that Mary Beth West is our friend and will be our friend, partner, mentor forever in the future. So she's part of us. Kate is taking over with a little bit more free time and more extensive contacts. And I'm pretty sure that in the future, we will cooperate also in the executive committee and in the advisory board with Mary Beth West. So if there are no, I see only congratulations. So I assume Catherine Blades elected as EXCO member. So warm congratulations and best of luck. I have here a lower hand. Is it Karen? Karen, do you raise the hand or?
No, not me.
No, it's a vote, maybe. Okay, it's a vote.
Yeah, a vote.
Okay, so thank you very much. Now we have a open floor for any other questions or issues any of you can discuss or would like to discuss. Let me go back to the presentation. Okay.
Is it possible, Maxim, to speak a little bit about the idea you had with Jessica from yesterday?
Yes.
So in Slovenia, we have Dr. Alex Jacqueline, who is one of the 6-7 inventors of Internet, spreadsheet, Excel, and everything, counting 25, 30 years ago. So they did Data Flowers project, which is very important because it's the only way we can stop with this project the hallucinations that ChatGPT does now. And it's a very revolutionary project, and we could ask them that they sign with us this chapter, make it more popular, and we could be the first communicational group association in the world that would have with these big creators of internet. They have invented blockchain, spreadsheet, .gpg,
okay.
And this is how we can do one really good anti-fraud, anti-fake news, anti-hallucinations from AI chapter, and we can invite these people to give us some lecture for half of an hour, 1 hour, and to sign with us. And this can be then really professional movement, because everybody is just waiting what will happen, and every day they are destroying companies. It's now 1 week since two lawyers put out from ChatGPT and destroyed for 2 billions of company assets, you know. So we could be a really serious chapter working this and be more important from PRCA and ECO and everything that Mary Beth is ethically observing. So we could be the first ones and the strongest ones, because these guys, we work with them. They are now doing the investments and they are cleaning the mess after AI, which is totally messy. And we can be professionals who are putting their minds at the right time, at the right place.
We have excellent partnership with ECO and also with PRCA, and we can ask them to join us as well.
But we can be the first one. We don't need them.
Yes, we are different, but we are the initiators, you know, Kate.
Yeah, and then it's the joint venture, but we are the first ones to do that.
So any other opinions? I would like to ask you to take a look at the website of the summit. And if you have any suggestions about topics, about different details which we can discuss in Davos, please let us know. But thanking for your participation today, for your very active participation and much more active than years before. I would like to urge you also to visit our masterclass tomorrow, either 9 o'clock Central European Time or 5 o'clock Central European Time, same Zoom address, and to promote our summit and to speak about the summit among the participants, because this is the main event of our association, and we should support the event to be more successful. And again, I can say thank you in all your languages, but prefer to say it in English from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. I wish you a successful day in the United States, nice evening in Asia, excellent afternoon in Europe, and hope to see you very soon, guys. All of you, you will receive our report, the presentation. So you will have the presentation and the memo from today's meeting. Thank you again, and I love you.
Thank you, Maxim.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys. Maxime, are the presenters for tomorrow staying on for a sec just to coordinate?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. Please stay a while. Do you have an idea how to move ahead? I think it should be a free speaking, Lars. Jessica suggested that you start first, then Kate, then Stuart, and then Tabisile.
And how do we make sure that we not overlap or say the same thing? So everybody just, 5 minutes?
Pretty fair.
Yeah. For me, it's really about, I think the most value will come if we just start with a few short statements, not even 5 minutes.
Yes.
And more have it like a panel discussion, in my opinion, moderated by you. And then hopefully we have some questions from the audience. Because otherwise, at least I didn't prepare any slides. Then it's actually quite tiring if you just have 5 people in a row talking about things. But that's my suggestion would be more like have an elaborate kind of a introduction with 1 or 2 statements instead of reading out speeches, and then have more conversation, maybe with 1 or 2 questions from you to get the ball rolling, and then hopefully with some questions from the audience to make it a little bit more interactive. Otherwise, it's very hard to follow, right? Or did any of the other speakers prepare slides?
No, I mean, I think that what Lars has just outlined there is perfect, because I haven't prepared slides.
I don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. I intended to do it as a conversation. So actually, I think if we do it as a panel and a conversation, and we can riff off and talk about things that have been happening recently. like kind of your point from the Gartner report about the kind of future of the news media. And I think there's lots of interesting things to talk about that are going to interest people, and it'll spark questions or comments from the audience.
Yeah, good. By the way, I didn't want to do that earlier because I didn't know if we have any people fasting on the call, but it's 10 o'clock here, so cheers.
That all sounds great to me, gentlemen. I think that would be lovely. Yeah.
Thank you. Fantastic, Catherine.
Super. Thank you very much, Lars, Stu, Kate, and maybe Tabisira is here also. And I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Well, yeah. Okay.
See you tomorrow morning, bright and early.
Oh my gosh. I'll see you tomorrow morning in New Orleans time.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, and all my best.
Only for you, Maxim, do I get up this early. I want you to know.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Catherine. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So now you have to wait until I log off because you have to be the last ones?
No, we're just checking the messages, and I just saw your reply regarding the category.
Yeah. I actually did that last year. I remember you guys are M3, right?
Yeah, we are.
I remember I saw some M3 ones last year.
That's why I was referring to this.
I can't remember which. I remember there was a fantastic, but I'm not sure which agencies those were. There was something about a reverted kind of a market into a shopping mall. There was a live stream from a mountain for water brand to relax. I don't think that was you guys, but it was a fantastic idea. There was a fantastic idea from a brand that did a Valentine's Day campaign. Where you could basically submit your Valentine's Days, and that was shown on electronic billboards. I judged Crocs. I'm not sure if that was you. No.
No.
Again, it was like 40 campaigns I looked through last year, so I can't really remember. But I remember I saw M3. So,
well, we're not saying anything. Keeping it.
Yeah, I don't even know my category yet. So, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.